So this one is my favorite, actually. So just to point out before we roll, on the left, on the top left, you have this rich RGB data. This is obviously an image in dark night. We've got, I'm sorry, we have the 3D data in the top left and the RGB in the bottom left. And what you're going to see, very interesting, is we're able to rotate data. We're all able to know where our cameras are. And since we know kind of relative location, we can actually overlay our data on top of Google Maps. Now you're going to see people walking through sort of an exclusion zone. So roll video, please. My kids play Call of Duty. This is what they loved. So you can see you get to be very accurate. That could be a loading dock. It could be some sort of safety element in a construction. There's all sorts of ways that now, once you know where someone is really well, there's a lot you can do with it. All right, they're walking back. Okay, next slide. Now this is just to show that we can go further here. We can set volume-based exclusion zones or alert zones. This one is a person walking across the side yard, which we say is totally okay, but if they go towards the front of this building, then we want to be alerted. So let's run that video. And again, it's aligned with the 3D and the RGB. You can't see pretty much anything with RGB. There they are on the side. These are all founders trying to break into their own homes. And there they are. They're in the alert zone. All right, next slide. Now the other one's just kind of interesting. In one we had the alert zone, in there. This one also shows how you can, really do better with getting rid of false positives. So a lot of times you have video cameras facing out on the road, and you get these alerts. This can be made so the alert only happens at the box. You're going to see some pedestrians walk in front. So roll that one, please. And so they are, they go in front, no problem for this. All right, next slide, please. Actually, so we have one more. This one's just sort of the fun one. You can lift the volume and you can put it in the air. You can say, well, I want to lift it off the ground. This one was just kind of, we can detect a human from a dog, but this is to lift it up so the dog doesn't go into the zone. So roll the tape and you'll see the dog is underneath the volume here. No alert. And this one is actually in some of these government things, or actually some folks in construction have really liked being able to stick sort of these exclusion zones anywhere.